My father always said, if you want to take good care of your kids, take care of their mother. And with that, I want to wish all black mothers, especially African mothers, a happy Mother's Day. Because there's mothering, and then there's African mothering. That's a whole different kind of strength. A daily miracle wrapped in a chitenji and coconut oil. Done barefoot with a jiko burning in the corner and 3 pots going at once. She didn't need a crown to rule. She had a sandal and a stare that could silence goats. She walked through the house like a baby elephant in the morning dew. Heavy, confident, loud on purpose. The pans clanked, the windows flew open, and the charcoal smoke mixed with prayer. You knew it was time. She would start with a soft call, gentle. Wake up. No movement. Then came the second call, laced with irritation. And then the radio. You remember the early morning obituaries? Because in every African home, the day starts with a death list and a prayer for life. And when all else failed, boom! She would kick the door in. The 5-foot-tall giant, chitenji tied around her waist, sandal in hand, voice raised not in anger but in ancient authority. It was time to get up. She had a husband and 3 sons and still managed to walk that tightrope with grace. Firm, but not aggressive. Respectful, but never submissive. She didn't demand authority. She embodied it. We never saw her cry. Did she ever hug us? Maybe once. But she hugged us through food, through perfectly scrubbed uniforms, through finding money somehow for school trips she couldn't afford. She smelled like firewood smoke, cow ghee and petroleum jelly. And she would smear our faces like she was shining shoes. You remember? You couldn't leave the house unless you looked like freshly polished butter leather. You remember those butter shoes we used to wear? The one you'd polish so hard and you could see your face in it? And let's not forget the bra. Not just a bra, a utility belt. It held lunch money, painkillers, notes from school, a toothpick, a sweet for the baby. She was the original mobile wallet. African mothers don't say I love you every day, but they'll make sure you eat before they do. They'll walk to the clinic with you barefoot, and they'll sell the last chicken to pay your school fees. And all this without applause, without a camera, without even the language to say they're tired. Because in her world, tired or not, the work still had to be done. I wish Gen Z had our mothers. And that's not to dismiss today's queens. No. I'm not dismissing today's queens. It's just that Mama back then didn't need Wi-Fi to raise a genius. She didn't need Pinterest to pack your lunch. She didn't need therapy to be your peace. She was the therapy. She was the generator when the lights went out. She was the judge, the nurse, the midwife, the referee. So before I go, to every black mother, the loud ones, the silent ones, the ones who raised nations from tin-roofed kitchens, the ones who taught us how to scrub shame out of poverty, the ones who ruled with a glance, a gourd, and a garden hoe. We saw you. Even when you thought we didn't, we remember. And if we stand tall today, it's because you stood without rest. So today we say Happy Mother's Day, not just to the women who gave birth, but to the ones who birthed whole worlds from nothing. Let's move. Remember to call your mother and wish her Happy Mother's Day.